Hello and welcome to this video where I will be sharing about anxiety. The one thing that I was very conscious of when I started to realize that my life is not as it should be was the level of anxiety I was experiencing, where there would be days when it didn't matter what I did, my whole body would be shaking, and it's not a nice feeling. So if you suffer from anxiety and want to be able to start to control what's going on for yourself, my suggestion is that you take 6 breaths in, releasing 6 breaths. So you just take a breath in as deep as you can, obviously depending on what level of stress you have reached. So just take those breaths in and just gently release them. Another breath in, slowly and gently, and then release it, slow and gentle. If you continue to do this, you will start telling your body it's okay, there's nothing to fear. Because with anxiety, you have a tendency to have your mind overthink. It's trying to figure out what it needs to know, but consequently, it overthinks. So it's creating scenarios that aren't true. It's like you've started off here, and by the end of your thinking process, you're over here. So all of this has built up your anxiety. Now, that thinking process could be really simple. It could be something like, I've got to go to the shops, but what if? And what if? And what if? And so it goes on. But that's not serving you. My aim is to help you realize that you have control over your thoughts. And when you have control over your thoughts, you can bring your energy, your stress levels, your anxiety levels down. And the more you practice bringing them down, the less anxiety you will experience. So it's those 6 breaths that start the process. Very simple, very straightforward. And as I say, you only take the breaths you can in as deep as you can. Don't force it. But as you take each breath in, you'll probably find that you'll be able to breathe deeper. Simple as that. A breath in, a breath out. 6 times. Another way that you can help yourself is to ask yourself, is what I'm thinking true? You might want to say yes, but actually, if you really allow what's in your mind to come out, you'll say no. Because you're connecting to your higher self, the self that knows who you really are and knows that you don't need this anxiety. It knows it's come from situations that made you highly distressed or had disturbing situations that made you feel threatened, unsafe and insecure. You don't have to carry that anymore. You can start to release that. So ask, is this true? And see what comes up. see whether it's a yes or a no. But the thing about this is you have to allow yourself to let the first words come out. Don't stop yourself. Because if you stop yourself, you're going to tell yourself a lie. Because, as I say, your higher self knows the answer. And that is, no, it's not true. No, I'm not going to be hurt walking down the road. No, it's not likely to be, I fall over, or this happens, or that happens. It's because you have been through a situation that's unsettled you, that's made you feel unsafe. So let's start bringing that safety back in you. Let's start giving that little child inside of you a sense of safety and security. It makes all the difference to the outcomes you achieve in your life, especially around anxiety. So the third thing I would say to you is, when you start feeling stressed, when you start feeling the building up of the anxiety, close your eyes, focus in on your heart, and simply say to yourself, I love you. Now, the first couple of times you try this, it might feel a bit strange. It can be, I love you. I love you. You go through it so quick that you wouldn't think you'd have said it. But within your heart, there's a beautiful child, the younger you, the soulful you, your soul, in fact. And when you reassure that little child in your heart that you love it, it's automatically sensing it's safe because it's got somebody there supporting it, not this big wide world. But funny enough, you feel supported by your little child. So start to practice. I love you. You can say it in your head, thinking of your child in your heart. I love you. And see what happens. That's it for today. 6 breaths. Is it true? With the first answer coming in. No thinking about it, just the first answer. And sending love to the little child that's alive in your heart, that needs to know it's safe, it's loved, it's secure, just as you do. So thank you for watching.